Okay, time for part 2 of commands, negative commands. Before we start there, we're going to review what we already know about positive commands. Just remember that positive means something I want you to do, not that it's something good. So if I said, eat without washing your hands, that would be a positive command because it's something I want you to do, even though it would be terrible advice, especially right now. So we're going to start with reminding ourselves of those things. So to form positive commands are simply using the L form. So take any verb, conjugate it in the L form, and that is telling someone to do something. So, eat it, right? Come, right? Play, there's a stem change in that. Jugar, juega. Run, corre. It's that simple. Remember also that if you want to tell someone to eat it or do it or anything like that, open them being the packages, you attach to the end. This is different from normally putting it before the conjugated verb. So eat it, referring to la carne, would be come la, right? Eat them, referring to the frutas, come las. Now that you have those down, we're going to go on to negatives. Remember that the irregulars for the positives were ven, di, sal, as, ten, ve, pon, se, right? Like Vin Diesel has 10 weapons. The irregulars for the positive commands are not the same as the irregulars for the negative. So saddle up. We're going to talk about negatives and then I'll do some more review in a minute. Negative commands, you need to remember these 3 steps. Okay, I know we're not in class in person. Don't feel dumb doing this. Just repeat after me right ever wherever you are. If you're in your bed, in your pajamas, wherever. Okay, yo, drop, swap. Again, yo, drop, swap. Those are your 3 magic words for forming the negative commands. What do I mean by that? Put the verb in the yo form. Okay, drop the o, and then add the opposite ending. So if it's an AR verb, instead of AS, it would be ES. If it's an ER or IR verb, instead of ES, it's going to be AS. I think this will make more sense in the next video when you can actually see it instead of just hearing me talk about it. So if I had comer and I wanted to say don't eat, I would say comer. The first step is yo, como. Drop the O. Comer is usually ER verb, so it would be comas. No comas means don't eat. Okay? Whereas with the positive 2 commands, we didn't have them ending in an S. With the negative commands, they will end in an S. It's just going to look like an opposite ending. Yo, drop, swap. So, and don't forget to say no in front of it. So let's do another example. If I have the verb tener, right, I'm going to say the yo form is tengo. Drop that O. Tener is an ER verb, so AS. No tengas. Don't have dessert before your vegetables. No tengas el postre antes de comer las verduras, right? Yo, drop, swap. The reason that step is so important at the beginning is because any irregular yo forms will carry over into the command. Okay? If you just try to switch that ending, you'll end up with something like tienes, which doesn't exist. Yo, drop, swap. The next thing it's really important for you to remember is that with the positive commands, you attach those pronouns to the end. With negative commands, they have to go beforehand. So you can never say, no comas lo. No, it doesn't exist. No lo comas. Don't play those games. No juegues, right? Jugar is an AR verb. Switch the ending. In the next video, you're going to see a couple examples with my PowerPoint, and I think that will make a little bit more sense. So pay close attention, and then I'll give you some practice.